The operation will be tomorrow after we rendezvous with the Allied force.
So we've got today for ourselves?
Yes. Before any deployment, soldiers are given 24 hours of leave to do as they please.
Then let's do that too.
That's fine with me, but please, don't stray very far from Chesedonia.
Yes, sir. No problem. Guy, Natalia, come on.
You're not going anywhere?
No, not really. You?
Nah, Chesedonia's in a desert, so... And it still doesn't feel real, you know? But tomorrow's the final battle.
Then would you two join me for a little while?
Me too!
Sure. We'll all go together.
Looks like you're waiting for someone to show up.
I'm afraid there's little hope of that.
Asch hated replicas. That gave him purpose. He lost that the moment Luke stood on his own. I don't think he'll show. The next time he does...
Will be when they fight. But why?
It's not to hurt each other. It's to settle who they are. To recognize that they're two different people now.
I wonder what I should do when that happens.
If you really care about both of them, then just accept the result.
Will you?
Well, that's what friends do, right?
Asch is your friend too?
I've put my past behind me as best I can. I think that's what Asch is trying to do now. When that happens, he will no longer be the son of my enemy, and I will start over as Asch and Gylardia, just two people. I bet he's a pretty fun guy, without all his baggage.
You're so mature. I don't know.
You see Luke as your friend, right?
Yes.
Then that's enough for now. Once everything's settled, go with what you feel.
You're right. Some answers won't come, no matter how much you think. Are you drinking, Colonel?
I would have preferred somewhere a bit nicer than this, but... weren't you going to enjoy your free time, Alice?
I wanted to give Tyr some time.
That may have been cruel in its own way.
Colonel, you're hiding something, aren't you?
No, of course not.
Oh, well. What are you going to do after we defeat Commandant Grantz?
I'm a soldier. I'll return to my life in the military.
But what?
I've been thinking about starting Famicry research anew once I return. To raise replicas to a status of something more than mere substitutes.
Yeah, please do. I think that would make Ion happy.
You're going to reform the Order, aren't you?
You noticed, huh? I'm giving up on marrying into money. I'm going to be the first female phone master.
Excellent. But I think now it's about time you return to the inn.
Hey, you're going to stay here drinking, aren't you?
This is grown-up time now. Time for children to go to bed.
Boo, meanie. I'm worried about Master.
No, you're staying here with me.
Meow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I hope my body holds together until then.
It will.
Tyr.
Tomorrow, and the day after, and on and on.
Tyr.
What is it?
Never mind.
You're weird.
I am not. I just... Thanks.
What's with you all of a sudden?
You watched me this whole time, just like you promised.
You idiot, I'm going to keep on watching you too.
You're the idiot. I'm going to disappear.
It's okay.
It's weird. I'm really happy right now. I have friends, and you? I can finally think of myself as me. This is probably the happiest moment of my life.
What?
I mean, I wish I could think it wouldn't be.
The operation begins at noon. Our ships will be deployed in the Central Ocean and Ispanian Peninsula.
They'll take longer to get in position than the Albior. Stand by in the Central Ocean beneath Eldrant and wait for our arrival.
Understood.
The artillery bombardment will begin as soon as the Allied forces arrive. With that support, we will breach Eldrant from below, where there is less anti-aircraft fire.
We'll destroy the anti-air facilities if possible, and then go after Van.
Our final objective is the release of Lorelei. I think that covers everything.
Okay, your turn, Luke. This is the final battle, so give the order and make it good.
Me?
Well, you're more or less the leader now.
Okay. Everyone, we're going to protect our world. There's still some time left.
I'm kind of nervous. The Commandant won't hold back. We have to fight with everything we've got.
Don't get yourself so worked up that you wear yourself out before we even get there.
Yeah, good point. Be careful, Luke.
Why me?
Yeah, you're the one we're most worried about.
What's that?
Run away! Phonons! Phonons are attacking!
Luke! Look!
We made it.
I didn't expect them to come after us first. Eldrant was propelled into that dive by retrograde memory particle thrust. The Tartarus in the core must have been completely destroyed.
The Tartarus is gone? That means...
There's nothing to neutralize the core's vibration. Of course, that's not a problem now.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing Lorelei was taken out of the core.
Yes, and as long as we don't revive the planet storm, the core should stay quiet.
It's just like Asch said, trying to ram us with Eldrant. That's how much of a threat the Key of Lorelei is to Van.
Eldrant's fall didn't seem to affect the anti-aircraft system.
No, wait a minute. On Eldrant's port side, the flat part on the left, the anti-air cannons are dead.
Okay, I'll land there.
That's Aston's Albior!
That's right. Asch was riding the Albior 3.
Asch. No, that's...
Genji, you got through that anti-aircraft fire?
It was dangerous, but I had to. I flew in from the interceptor system's blind spot and rammed it with the Albior. That was the only way to stop the anti-air fire.
That's insane.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just got knocked around a little when Eldrant fell.
I'll take care of him. You all go ahead.
Luke, let's go.
Okay. Thanks, Noel. All right, let's go!
Hand over the Key of Lorelei.
That's not going to happen. We've come here to set Lorelei free.
I won't allow anyone to get in the Commandant's way.
Major, do you think the planet's memory needs to be erased too?
Of course. What good is free will if the future is decided by the planet's memory? I refuse to accept that my emotions are controlled by the planet's memory. The will of the people should be their own.
Even if you have to destroy the original world to do it?
If the original world is completely under the control of the planet's memory, yes.
Don't you have any attachment to the original world at all? Is there not a single thing left in it you care about?
Anyone would feel some lingering attachment. People always cling to something. But the Commandant lifted me out of loneliness and despair. If this is his wish, then so be it.
Those are your true feelings? Then I've lost all respect for you. You talk about free will, and yet you don't have any of your own. You are not the Knight of Lorelei I looked up to.
I never imagined I would be the one to kill you. It is truly unfortunate.
Yes, it is. I thought at least you would understand.
Tyr, and you, Replica, the Jewel of Lorelei will be ours!
Major, where is your will?
My will shall bring about the Commandant's reclamation, and for that, I will eliminate you all!
You will be the one who dies.
If you fight the Commandant, then we fight for Iron, and we won't lose.
Of course. Your future and ours are different. We are enemies.
Yes, my future and yours, Major, have now diverged.
Our future is important to us too, so we will defeat you now!
No, you won't! Die!
Oh, I am the torrent.
Burn! Storm! Distortion! Open
Right.
sight!
Sorrow!
Here!
Bring protection.
Crimson Light!
Light spear cannon! Bring it on!
Rest in a merciless silver embrace.
Light spear cannon! Take this! Light spear cannon! You're mine! I'm so dead.
Grant mine enemies a
Take
bright
this!
rest.
Let's go!
Flame burst!
Shadow Ray!
Light spear cannon!
That's enough! That's enough!
I'm in trouble here!
Illumination of light.
Healing circle!
Sonic spear!
Take this!
Hold it back! Shadow Ray!
Healing circle.
Take this!
I'm bursting with phonons!
Blessed drops!
Swift storm! Distortion! Open wide!
You watch out!
Be gone!
Rest in the merciless silver embrace.
Take this! Blast with your cannon! Piercing flash!
Arise, O violent waters, to rout mine enemy.
Light flash!
Oh, fragments of light, strike down mine enemy! This ends now!
No!
It's dangerous to use items.
You okay?
Thanks for the help!
Take this! Divine Saber!
Both the fangs of the mighty dragon. Round death!
Tyr. You got one thing wrong. People don't just lay down their lives for nothing. At least, I didn't. I loved him and his ideals. I was willing to die for him. That is my will. That's all. Van, reform this twisted world.
Major.
Tyr, are you okay?
Yes. There's no time for grief now. Let's go.
You never change. It's okay to cry, you know.
I won't cry. Crying won't change anything. If I can't control my emotions...
You're a poor soldier.
Tyr wouldn't be Tyr if she didn't act tough.
Tyr needs to be the ideal soldier. Otherwise, in her mind, Legretta's death means nothing. It's one way of overcoming the loss.
You all understand Tyr a lot better than I do.
That's not true.
Huh?
Never mind, let's go.
Storm, loose thy blade and run mine enemy through!
Get out of here!
Thunderblade!
Beyblade! We can't lose!
Damn it! We could jump in and...
No.
Jade!
If he drops out of the running here, he's nothing more than a burden.
But the others are after the Jewel of Lorelei that Luke has.
Precisely. So the enemy must have a safe path leading to Luke's location. Let's go on ahead and look for it.
Luke, please be okay.
Damn it, I don't have time for this. Am I already too late? You. Asch, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. House Fabre must have very stupid genes. Even my replica fell into the same trap. Disgusting. Don't say things like that. It's true! Isn't there any way out? One of us has to stay here. What are you doing? If only one of us can get out, you should be the one to go. Use the key to free Lorelei. Stop it! Just stop! Are you trying to insult me? No, I'm a replica. My hyper-resonance isn't as powerful. If our skill with the sword is equal, then the one who's better in another area should go. Now that you're not just putting yourself down, you're even more irritating. Asch, better in another area? You don't know anything! How can you possibly say that? You couldn't possibly know which of us is better! Either way, Shut up! Asch, what are you... Only one of us can leave this room. The stronger one will destroy Van. This isn't about hyper-resonance or who is or isn't a replica. As two of Van's pupils, we're going to find out who's stronger, who the real Luke is. This is a fight to settle who we are. We're both real. You and I are two different people. Shut up! This isn't about logic. You can't possibly understand how I feel. You stole my past and my future. Now is all the time I have. Now is all I have, too. I don't even have a past to lose, but I've still decided that I'm me. It doesn't matter what you think. Here I am. If that's the source of the strength you're talking about, then I won't lose! Well said. I will make those words your last replica! Out the way! Here! Havoc strike! Take this! Lightning cannon! Out the way! Take this! Light spear cannon! Idiot! Explosion! Damn! Please! Take this! Damn! Take this! Light spear cannon! Havoc strike! Idiot! Take this! Light spear cannon! Thunder blade! Lightning bang blade! Bang blade rain! Take this! Light spear cannon! Rending bang blade! Light spear cannon! Light spear cannon! Take this! Light spear cannon! Bring it on! Light spear cannon! Swallow fury! Light spear cannon! How could I? Damn it! The original lost to the replica. Take it. Asch,
Stop! Hand over the key of Lorelei!
I'll hold them off! Go! I'll fight with you! Don't be stupid! Are these guys important right now? Of course not! But if I take the key, you won't have a weapon! I'll just take one from an enemy! Hurry! Promise me you'll survive. If you don't, Natalia and I will never stop grieving. Shut up! Fine, I promise. Now go! No time left. I'm going to disappear soon.
Out of the way!
No! Your fight is with me, Asch. No, Luke von Fabre. Prepare to die! Hey!
You're okay.
Yeah, Asch helped me.
Asch? What's he doing now?
Holding off the enemy.
Then we should keep going so his efforts won't go to waste.
We're not going to save him?
Asch hates Luke, but he let him go ahead. He must have his reasons.
You're right. But I have a bad feeling about it.
Natalia.
I'm sure it's just my imagination. I'm sorry. Let's go.